Okay, so today we have a really important topic to discuss that many teenagers go through, I think, in all stages of this critical time, and that is
Anxiety.
You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed.
So let's just start off by talking about what it is. Like, what is anxiety?
Okay, honestly, to me, it's kind of just like being stressed out about something, and sometimes it's like a specific thing. Like, I know what I'm getting like anxious and like worried about, but
And
then
sometimes you don't know.
Sometimes you don't know. It's genuinely just like
Yeah, and what
the
I think,
feeling.
what I think is that many people think anxiety is only a mental thing.
No,
But sometimes the symptoms are physical.
it's physical. Like sometimes like your appetite gets less, you get tired, you get more like
Yeah, like you want to sleep more.
like your mood changes. It's so many
it's
things.
really a mix of both. And
Yeah.
what I think sometimes many people think that they're just like tired or sick, but it's like they actually have something else going on,
Yeah.
and they just don't really like consider that physical like fatigue could be a symptom.
But also like one time I googled like what the difference between like anxiety and stress is, and like from what I remember, stress is like you know what you're
Yeah, I was
worried
gonna
about.
say,
But
stress
anxiety
is like more specific.
is usually just like you're not really sure.
Stress can turn into anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
but anxiety can't turn into stress. Like anxiety is like a really general.
Term.
Yeah, stress is a bit more like specific.
Yeah.
But for anxiety, I think mainly for teenagers, let's discuss about what it could mean for teenagers. I think that it's not taken, even though people like talk about it a lot, it's not taken as seriously though.
Because I think we're taken
People
as
preach
just like
mental health all the time, but it's like
we're taken as like dramatic.
exactly. I was gonna say, especially our age,
Over-exaggeration.
like Gen Z, it's like
Yeah,
we're
they're
just
like,
dramatic.
"Oh my God, you guys are just dramatic.
Like,
Like
grow
get
up,
over it.
man
Like
up."
we all like have gone through this
Yeah,
and that."
and it's like when I was your age, whatever.
no one cares.
Yeah, no one else.
Like don't belittle other people's experiences just because you might have gone through something objectively worse
different.
or
And it's
different. Like
Times have changed. It really
not
has.
only that, but like just because I went through something and like you went through something that I can consider to be
Worse.
objectively worse,
It doesn't
that
mean
doesn't
my thing
mean
isn't bad.
yeah, it doesn't mean that my feelings aren't still valid.
But what was I gonna say? But we forgot that in our age, it's also big like factor, social media, which people in the old days didn't have, and
It
like,
wasn't
social media
as
just
easy.
I do sometimes pity that like emotions were not taken as seriously back then. We have to admit it, that like many people talk about mental health now more than ever.
Yeah, but it's
But at the
still-
same time, it's like I think people are getting fed up of Gen Z complaining.
People are thinking that we're just saying it because we want attention.
Yeah,
We want
exactly.
people to pity us. We
But
want
it's
people
like
to feel
it's
bad
just,
for us.
Anxiety is a much more grave thing now. That's why we're talking about it more.
Yeah.
So let's just like now talk about what could cause anxiety. I think it just depends on every person.
Yeah, like obviously some things like I'm gonna get more stressed out than like other people, but like it's like school obviously.
School's a big
School, like not just like work and stuff, but also like people.
thing. Like relationships, friendships.
Like relationships, friendships, whatever, like that can be really stressful.
Like yeah.
Even if you're not like directly thinking about it, it can still affect you.
Yeah, that's actually something we talked about and that I noticed about myself, is that my brain is stressed out about something I don't even know it's like
And then I'll realize it like a month later.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even realize it. Like sometimes it's like I just live with it, with this feeling, and it's like, what is this feeling? It's normal, you know? I just brush it off. But it's like, I guess sometimes it just depends like your personality type. Like me, for example, when I go through an issue, I do sometimes brush it off a lot. In the sense where it's like I tell myself I'm better than this, I'm better than like stress out about this. And that's something that I think needs to be talked about more, is that teenagers are being taught to like brush it off.
Like just get over it.
No, like older people, or like, you know, our parents, our older generations, they tell us, oh, talk about when you have problems, but when we do, we're dramatic. And that's like a really big annoying issue.
No, but also I feel like with us, we talked about this the other day. No one, like there's such a lack of empathy. People have a really hard time
They're like just tough
understanding each other. It's either just toughen up or just stop trying to be the victim.
I think that's why so many of the older generations are like, bro, stop it, like you're faking it, but some people aren't.
Yeah.
Like some people really do need
but it's just
pills.
hard to like
people
figure it out now.
You know, I also once saw like a post online where someone went to the doctors or like a therapist or something because they kept on hearing this voice in their head, and it turns out it's just their inner thoughts, like their thoughts. Like it's just their thoughts, and it's like that's how bad it is. Sometimes it feels like there's another human being talking, but it's just you.
Yeah,
like, it's really weird.
That's insane.
But what are some? Let's talk about like symptoms for anxiety.
I feel like honestly, when I get really stressed, I like zone out a lot. I zone out and I just start thinking about like random things. I get like unfocused, like I get really disorganized.
Distracted
like,
easily?
Not distracted, but like I'll forget about a lot of things that I have to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm like really stressed, I notice like I eat less. Like I feel nauseous a lot.
Me too. I was gonna say that. A big thing for me is I get nauseous. I really, really, really get nauseous.
Yeah. It's usually just like being disorganized, like mentally as well. Like I told you, like I zone out.
Mind clutter is
so
a big thing
bad.
also.
Like, but then also I find myself like I just need like a distraction from my thoughts. I don't when I'm really like anxious about stuff.
You don't want to be by yourself.
I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. That's why I also like my sleep gets really bad. Because at night it's like, well, what on earth am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
Like I'm just alone with my thoughts.
Thing. When I'm really
like,
anxious,
I get really bad like insomnia. I can't
I
sleep.
hate just being alone in my bed with my thoughts. Like it's a big fear of mine.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be having fun in my day and then I remember that at the end of the day I'm gonna be sleeping in my bed by myself and I'm just left with my thoughts. Like that's actually a thing that goes on in our minds. You know, a big thing also, a big symptom of mine, a really, really, really big one is shaking. Like I shake when I'm anxious, like
for me it's usually just like
before,
like my hand
when I
most.
cry, I don't cry, like I'm just shaking. I'm trying to get tears out, but I don't cry.
Yeah, I've noticed I
cry
a lot recently.
Yeah, no, I cry when I'm emotional. That's
the thing, like for me it's like all of my emotions just like get out all at once.
Build up.
Yeah.
Is that an emotion? I don't even know. According to Inside Out,
I was just gonna say according to
Inside Out it is, but I don't really consider it an emotion in my mind.
I feel like it's more of like a state of mind.
It's a mindset, and it's a state of self. It's not really.
It's not like
an emotion.
It's not like the way like happiness is.
Yeah,
like,
it's not happiness or sadness or anger.
Like last year, I was telling you about this. Like I cried literally like
3 times a year. You said
3-4 times the most.
No. I've
literally cried 3-4 times in the past like 2 months.
Yeah, I've always been a crier though, but that is a sign of. It depends on every person, but I guess to you it's a sign of anxiety. For me, it's like crying has always been a thing, but what's increased recently with all this pressure and anxiety from school or from like whatever, is just the shaking, and it's like the heavy breathing, the thin breathing. You know what I mean?
You know, I started getting like. Do you ever get like palpitations? Like, do you ever like? Sorry. Like you just feel your heart beat.
Yeah.
Like just randomly that, and also sometimes I just feel like my chest is like really tight. I freak out
when I'm like laying down and I hear. Do you ever hear that? Or like you just hear, not hear, feel.
Yeah. There's that, and then there's also like my chest will just feel like so tight. Like that happened to me recently, and it kind of just like freaked me out. I just feel like my you know, like my tube to where my oxygen is supposed to go, it just thins and thins, and I can't get oxygen out. And then that with like the nausea, it's just like it's so bad.
It's so bad, really.
It's
really
so disgusting.
And you know what's really funny? I guess that like sometimes when you have an anxiety attack, it's like you don't realize. I went through this when I have anxiety attacks and when I had a panic attack. It's like you don't realize how weird it is until it's over. Like after it's over, you're like, oh my god, I actually just sat there breathing like a weirdo and like nauseating and like dizzy. But in the moment you're just like elsewhere. In the moment you're like just not even thinking straight, and then once you're thinking straight, you're like, oh my god, that just happened.
I feel like when you're having like an anxiety attack, I've never had like a full-blown one, but like based on what you've told me,
one, I think
it's just like your mind is just like not really,
it's not
there.
When I had the panic attack that I told you about, I genuinely cannot remember a single thing. Like
your mind just
I'm not
like,
even
that's
like,
a trauma response,
I'm
by
not
the way,
even
just like
exaggerating.
like blacking out and like forgetting about
I
things.
didn't black out. I did faint afterwards, but in the moment, like I was at school and I had all of these girls surrounding me and like comforting me. I can't even tell you who the girls were, like where they were, just around me, just talking. I just hear talk. I just hear my breathing. I just feel arms around me. I just didn't know what was happening. Like right now I can't recall what was happening. In the moment, it didn't seem like a big deal. Like I didn't know what it was. Like if right now you're in a position and there's just random people around you and you feel your heart beating, like, oh, something's wrong. But in the moment, I'm just crying. I can't even think, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just so weird. Like you don't notice how big of a deal it is until after it's done. And I noticed that even after the panic attack, when I was walking to the nurse's office and I fainted. I just fell on the floor. I collapsed. And it felt normal. Like I felt like in my head I was just
like you weren't worried about it.
I didn't know I was fainting. I didn't know what was happening. I was just like, I'm tired, and I just collapsed. And in my head it was regular, that it was normal. I just collapsed.
But like afterwards,
obviously. I was like, what the hell? Did I just fall on the floor like that? Like, what do you mean I just fell? I was like, I fell. But like in the moment I just fell and it was fine.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, but honestly, for me, when I had like the really big like cry that literally lasted like an hour and a half maybe, I was like, I literally told, like I was like on the couch and I was like crashing out and I literally was like telling my mom, I was like, wait, hold on, like don't speak to me right now. I need to like catch my breath. Like I literally like I was like hyperventilating. I was like that. Like it was like so scary to me because I was like, I've literally never gone through this like ever.
Yeah. I think now what we need to talk about is why we're getting anxiety like this certain time.
I definitely know two major reasons. One, it's like just like school in general, like
school plays a huge role.
Like just like all of like our projects and like the personal project obviously like contributing to that. But then also for me, it's like one thing that I've always been, not just friends, but like two major things. Like this is still like has to do with school, but like just like college and the future. Like it's like last year it kind of just didn't feel like real to me. I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? But like now it's like I have to actually start taking this seriously to actually start figuring out what I'm gonna do,
especially because like we're in DP next year. Like
and it's like that's like stressing me out.
Yeah,
because it's like I find myself literally, that thought is like always just like randomly in the back of my mind all the time. Like it's just always there.
I guess it depends because I'm not the same.
You're not the same because I
have a slight idea of what I want to do.
Yeah, you've been, and you're pretty sure about what field you want to explore.
I'm not sure what specifically I'm gonna do after college, but I know what I wanted, like where I want to go.
I have no idea.
That's like a big thing. And I think it's also just because they're talking to us so much about it now. Yeah. Like to keep bringing it up.
You know what also is kind of annoying me? I feel like this, like the grade 9s of like this year are getting more prep than we did last year.
Maybe.
They got to go to like the whole university
thing. But you know what you should think about? We are getting more prep than the grade 11s did when they were
No, but also I think for me, it's like there's so much pressure. Like I know people's expectations. People have like flat out told me what they expect from me, and it's like I don't want to do something that is going to then like not
like you want to do what you want to do.
I want to do what I want to do, but I also like I don't want to go out and do something and then like do bad at it, and then they're like, oh, like I expected better for you.
Oh really?
Yeah, I expected better from you. Like I didn't think that like you would like do that. You know what I mean? It's not like I told you so. It's like disappointment in the fact that like I didn't reach the level that like they thought I would. I hate disappointing people. But it's not.
What people do you mean specifically?
Family and also like teachers.
Oh.
Like I
didn't think of that.
No, like I've like a teacher last year told my parents like, oh my god, like your daughter's like
really good,
going places, like she's really bright, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh. Like obviously in the moment I was really happy because I didn't expect it from her, but then after that it's like
now I have to live up to that expectation.
I have to live up to that expectation. Also it's like I don't know, it's just like it's so much pressure.
When I think of psychology, which is what I really want to do, it just like brings me joy. I'm like, this is why, for example, we might differ in this. I look forward to college and future, even though
It terrifies me.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my psychology degree. Like, I'm just super happy to do psychology.
I've been like this since like I was
Forever.
little. Like genuinely, I always wanted to stay a kid.
Yeah, but as we mentioned before, it's just anxiety plays a big role in it.
Yeah.
It's like expectations and your own expectations, people's expectations.
And like like you said, like you don't really care what other people think, but like I do. Like I care. Like I want people like.
See, that's why it's important.
I want
for
people to like view me in the way that like
you view yourself.
Not I view yourself. Like I want them to view me as like this like smart, determined person. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't want to ever do something that's gonna make them think that like I'm not that.
Yeah, that's why I think it's important to talk about this, because anxiety looks different for every single person. Like this topic brings you anxiety and it doesn't bring me anxiety, but that doesn't mean that one's worse than the other. Yeah. Like it doesn't mean that, you know, oh my god, Sara cares about people think about her, she's much worse than me. No, like we have different anxiety levels.
Yeah.
But like, I guess for me, it's not about people think of me, it's how I told you, the ick is such a big thing in my life. That I get the ick from everything, and it's the ick of me, like me doing things. As I said, I don't care what people think about me, I care how I view myself. And if I do something that gives me the ick, I need to stop. See, that's the thing, I'm both. Like at the end of the day, as much as I care about what other people think about me, I'm never going to go against my own beliefs. Do you get what I mean? It's never reached that level, and it's never going to, because I know at the end of the day I'm not going to go off and do something that I disagree with, that I like just goes against like my morals and everything, and like my opinions and like my beliefs, just to please someone else. Yeah, that totally makes sense. But I think what you worry about is you don't want to be viewed as a, like, it's opinions and beliefs are very specific. I think you focus more on like the general image of yourself. Just like the general way that I'm perceived. The general way, yeah. And anxiety plays a big role in that. We get anxiety from those kind of things. Yeah, speaking of people, the dynamics in like a classroom and like friendships and everything, like it plays a big role. It plays a really big role, because especially, but again, it depends on the person. Some people don't care. Genuinely, like, some people are so unaffected by these kinds of things. It just doesn't matter to them. Exactly. Like we know people who like sometimes half the time they don't even know that there's a problem. Yeah. They're just living life and they can't even just unaware. But then there's also people like me and you who are literally like overanalyze every little thing. Every little detail. We're like, oh my god, this is such a big thing, like whatever. But it's like it's really not that deep. And sometimes you have to know your friends. Like it depends who says it. It depends who does something. Definitely, it depends. Like, because like sometimes you just know. Sometimes some people like say things and you know they're genuine with it, but like when someone else says something, you can, based on like the tone of voice, body language, other things that you know about them, you can sometimes tell like there's a double meaning behind that. Yeah, it really just some people aren't as sly as they think they are. Yeah, anxiety affects everyone, but it just affects everyone differently. Like I know for a fact that there's so many people that we know that might seem like they really don't give a damn about anything that happens in the world, but then deep inside they are struggling with anxiety. Yeah, because some people are open about it, like me and you. We're really open about having, you know, because anxiety. To me it's like, I don't think this is a bad thing. Like I'm just like whatever. I don't think it's a bad thing either, because in my opinion, this specific type of expression isn't vulnerability. Like expressing you have anxiety isn't being vulnerable, in my opinion. Then what is? You know what I think is vulnerability, which people might disagree. For me, it's affection. Vulnerability is affection for me. Showing that I care about you, showing that I love you is what being vulnerable means to me. Yeah, I know why though. For me? Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think I even know why. Yeah. Well, I just think that's just my opinion. Anxiety kind of like comes and goes. It does. Like, but if anxiety and like the insecurity. Like there's certain
times in my life where I'll be more anxious and like insecure about like certain things, and then other times it's like
not a big
just
deal.
not that big of a deal.
You know, you can actually change your level of anxiety, or your tolerance changes when you get older. It does, like, and also it depends on, for example, now I feel like I'm much more confident than when I was, and that plays a role in my anxiety. Now I'm more confident to talk about anxiety and more confident to address anxiety.
Yeah.
Before, when I was a really insecure person, like in my old school and like my previous friendships, I used to think I never even really thought about anxiety. I was like, what even is that? Like, you know?
No, you want to know what also I think
I just felt it, but I didn't know what it was.
Some people, to them, it's like if you didn't go through something like so big, go through something so
then
traumatic,
it's not anxiety,
then it's not that deep. And it's like, no, like even like for me, genuinely, I'm being so for real with you, I have not gone through, like, alhamdulillah, like genuinely there's nothing like
issue,
like some big thing that like,
I guess it's a spectrum though. It's like it's just relative to everyone.
Yeah, like for me, like genuinely there's no like clear big thing that has ever happened to me that like caused me to be the way that I am, or like absolutely like destroyed me as a person.
I guess when you look into psychology though, traumas can be as really tiny things.
I feel like I'm more like that. Like there's
tiny
certain
traumas?
Things that just trigger me.
It's a saying, by the way, tiny trauma.
I don't like being like, for example, I don't like being told that like I'm loud and like I talk too much. I don't like being told that.
A trauma response, probably.
Some people like for example, like they just always have to just be like doing something on their phones all the time, 24/7, even it's just like freaking like Subway Surfers or something. Like they
it depends. Like for me, games, I'm always playing games. Like I don't know what it is. It's something in me, I guess. I don't even know, but like
you just need to be doing something. You can't just sit and focus on the thing.
My hands and my eyes, like for example, I open Block Blast all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always on Block Blast.
I get the hands thing because to me that's kind of just like fidgeting. Like
yeah,
you need
it's
to, like,
fidgeting.
fidget with
That's
something.
why I put these.
But
here. I fidget. Okay, let's talk more about like this year specifically. Other than like, let's just get more deeper into like the whole school thing. So I feel like personally, this year has gone so serious. Like the amount of stuff we have, and it's like we just got on midterm break. Can you imagine all that anxiety? And it's just been 2 months of school.
Yeah, but you know what I keep on telling myself?
That's it.
But honestly, I feel like now I've kind of calmed down. Ever since I started doing like my things, started like writing down, getting organized, like also seeing the way that like I get so much satisfaction when I'm like on track with my plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm on track with like my schedule that I made.
Yeah.
So with that definitely got rid of like a lot of the anxiety that I had, and I'm like, just push through until December. Like just push through.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself too. I guess sometimes, honestly, I get anxiety a lot when I execute things because I don't realistically plan things. Sometimes that happens with me.
Yeah.
I didn't realistically make my action plan, and I had to keep on going back and forth editing it, because once I actually started doing things, I'm like, how on earth did I put down, learn how to edit and create a YouTube channel and everything in 2 days? Like how on earth did I just expect myself to do that?
No, I think honestly I know my limits.
Yeah, I guess for me it depends, because this is something I've never done before.
No, not so just for that, but I think also you don't mind overworking yourself. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't care if you stay up late. I do. This is the one thing. Nothing will come in between me and my sleep. Like I
everything comes between me and my sleep.
I prioritize my sleep so much.
I guess like I even told you this, that I think I realized just super unhealthy. Like I need to find a way to figure out how to undo this. I can't live my life without a bit of anxiety or stress.
I know. That's like
I need something.
That's your motivation. That's
like my motivation.
Drives you.
What drives me is anxiety and stress, and it's something so weird.
Yeah, you have that mentality.
Yeah, it's kind of bad, but
because you genuinely view that as like a bad thing. I feel like I kind of don't really have that mindset.
What do you mean?
Like you don't like to like.
I don't like to care.
You don't like to care.
I just don't like to care.
Yeah, like, I care.
This is something so weird. I'm not nonchalant, but I need to always be careless. I need to act like I do not care. I struggle with confrontation, you know, like the thing I want to confront, the person I want to confront, I can't. Because
but that's a big situation.
It's a big situation, but it ranges from small things to little big things.
Yeah,
I cannot confront people because I get anxiety and I get the ick. I genuinely get the ick of me caring. Do you get anxiety over things like this?
I don't think I get anxiety from just this, but it definitely contributes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes.
You get anxiety over it?
But like small. It's not like major, but I definitely am. It's not
really a bit anxious.
It's just in this situation, it's only in my head. It's not anything physical. It's just like in my head, like it's just like I'll just constantly be going back to this situation, constantly going back to like what I could say, having these like fake arguments in my head.
Do you ever like script conversations in your head?
No, but like I have like fake arguments.
Me too.
Do you get what it's so bad?
I mean, actually,
do you talk to yourself in the mirror?
Not in the mirror.
I know someone that like they told me like they'll like literally like talk it out like to the mirror practicing.
I don't ever no.
Yeah.
I don't practice.
No, I just say it like in my head. This is the way that I get closure sometimes. If I don't want to bring it up to the person again, I will argue with them in my head and I'll just move on. Because it's like I will never say this to you verbally. I'll say it to you in my head, and then to me it's like whatever, I already told you. Do you get what I mean? It's like I'll gaslight myself.
Yeah, I kind of.
I'll gaslight myself into thinking like whatever, like I already told them.
I guess it doesn't.
I know how they're going to react. Whatever. I have to like. This is also you. Like when I'm anxious about like other people, I'll overanalyze everything, every little detail. I'll try to like just understand what's going on in their head to know why they are the way that they are, why they are acting like this towards me. And then I'll just like spiral. I'll go down into like this rabbit hole, and it's like, calm down.
You know, actually, that's a big thing where it's like sometimes we really overanalyze things.
That's the thing. I don't like talking to people about serious conversations over text. I could literally be talking to someone.
I haven't done that in a while, though.
I haven't done that in a while either, but like even like just the idea of it, like I would never do that to someone. And like even if it's just like a little argument on like a group chat or anything,
because miscommunication is such a big thing and it just adds anxiety.
Not just miscommunication, it's like I could literally be texting someone else and I wouldn't even know. You could literally be ChatGPTing this whole entire conversation. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even know. You're thinking,
but it's not even that. It's
you're
like,
saying your words, example, you're rewriting your words so many times. I couldn't even know. In the moment, you're going to say exactly what you mean. Think. Exactly what you think.
Like, and it's gonna like, come out, even if it's the truth, if it's fake, if it's a lie, it's just gonna come out.
Yeah, if you're gonna impulsively lie to me, like you're gonna catch yourself on text. Because on text you're consciously thinking about it, but in the moment, if like me and you are having an argument right now, I could easily just like lie to you. And like maybe you call me out, maybe you wouldn't, but like if I'm texting you, it's like I'm gonna be like, why am I lying? Like I'm not gonna like just like type that out.
It's harder to lie in real life.
Yeah, definitely, because you're more impulsive in a conversation,
and your emotions, your tone of voice, your body gesture plays a role. Yeah, these are things that are all connected at the end of the day.
At the end of the
day, they all connect,
yeah.
Because like anxiety plays a role in everything.
It's so bad.
Like it really does play a role in everything, and everything can cause anxiety. Like when I tell you, literally anything. Like it also depends if you have, like for me, for example, I have OCD, so these things cause me anxiety too. Like little like that's not talked about enough. People with OCD, and people with ADHD, people with what's the abbreviation for bipolar? I don't know.
Isn't it just BP?
BP? I don't know. But like people, those people get anxiety from such specific weird things. Like when I tell you, I get the weirdest anxiety from like
random triggers.
Yeah, and like I'm telling you, like I remember. I got over this thing, but I used to get anxiety when I'm in a classroom and someone has an opened pen. If their pen is not closed, I used to crash out. I'm like, close your pen. And I cannot function. My thoughts cannot function.
It's not like a basic...
unless that pen is closed.
No, it's not like a basic thing. Like, I hate, like, for example, like when someone's like clicking the pen.
Yeah,
I hate that. Triggers. But that's like normal. Not normal, but like it's like more common, I guess.
It's a common trigger.
People that have ADHD and OCD, it's like not everyone is going to have the same triggers. You know what I mean? Not everyone with OCD is gonna be afraid of cherry tomatoes. And I feel like some people, that's the way that they think. Here's the thing, when I say I don't have anxiety, I get anxiety. Do you get what I mean? I feel like when I say that, when someone says like they have anxiety, to me, it's like you're just kind of always in this constant state.
Like you're always anxious.
You're always anxious. You're in this constant state of like flight or fight? Yeah, flight or fight. Like that's to me, when someone says they have anxiety, that's what it means to me. I don't have anxiety, I get anxiety. I get anxious, I get stress.
Yeah, but I think it's just important to address like every person has different personality types and different anxiety triggers. But my OCD has gotten much better. Like really it has. Like I used to get the weirdest triggers all the time. I honestly, my mind has gone blank right now, but I used to have such weird triggers.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really think of anything.
I can't really remember anything. Like I used to have everything in numbers. Everything was numbered for me. Like everything, until I have this thing until now, everything I list everything. Like, and this is a big thing that I just remembered I have until now, and it's actually gotten worse really recently, is that if something isn't written down, it doesn't exist in my head. If I have something I want to do and I don't write it down, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, is this school stuff or is this even like planned?
Everything right now in my notes. If you check my notes, I have every single week, like for example, for the holiday break, I have a note called holiday break plans. If I have a plan, it has to be written down. If it's not written down, it's not a thing.
Okay, like for today, I understand if you would write that down.
It's not today, like, tomorrow, after tomorrow, everything right now in my notes app is written down. If it's not written, it's not a thing. It's not a thing in my head.
Do you write the time?
If there's a time, yeah. Yeah, so that's just like an example of like different anxiety triggers and stuff like that. But like, yeah, my OCD has gotten much better, thankfully, even though that's still a big problem. But like now nothing is as numbered as it used to be.
But I feel like that's not really
anxiety.
It's not that that's not really anxiety. It's not like that's not having an actual like
issue,
big like effect on you. You know what I mean?
It affects me though, I feel.
Really?
It really does.
Because when you're explaining to me, I'm like, okay, whatever, you can just write it down and be done with it. Like, the anxiety will just go away.
I think this is actually a quite common thing, but my brain clutter just comes from just so many things going on at the same time, and it's not even physical things. It's like, for example, when I was clearing up my storage for my laptop to like upload like videos and stuff, I just got like so much anxiety because of the thought of so many unorganized files, unorganized things. Like, do you ever go through that?
I kind of don't care. Organization, to me, it's like whatever. I know where everything is. That's fine. You've seen the state my room is in.
Yeah, your room is like, I would go insane.
I know, you would go insane, but like to me, I'm like, whatever. I know where everything is. To me, organization is a myth, but I think everyone needs, people need to understand.
On every person.
Like, I'm glad you understand that, like, technically my room is still organized. It's just not neat. It's not tidy.
But I think now, to wrap up, most importantly, we need to talk about like how to get over our anxiety, how we manage our anxiety.
Like me personally,
or like just advice, like general advice that could like, you know, like apply to all types of anxiety.
I think honestly, ever since I started like writing down the assignments that we had, that helped me. Which is
why organization is not a myth.
I don't think organization is a myth, but I just think people have the wrong idea of it. In a sense.
You're saying
writing
journaling.
Stuff down. Okay, journaling when I'm mad and I'm like just really stressed about something. Journaling, I do that when it has to do with people. Because like it's like certain situations, I'll just like write it down. I have like a diary. Either I write it down or I talk about it with people. Like I'll talk about it with you, I'll talk about it with my sisters,
if it's not the person
my mom
that you're like upset over.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Confronting the person does obviously give me closure, but there's certain things where it's like I kind of can't confront you because it's either it's all in my head or it's like you haven't given me a concrete reason yet
or for me to like or a cue for me to
it's like the situation hasn't escalated enough for me to actually confront you. It's like, so usually when it's like situations like that, journaling, but recently it's mainly just been like talking about it with people because
that's
I need
like a best way to get over anxiety.
Because I need to know that I'm not insane.
Exactly.
I need to know that I like you're also having these thoughts about these things. Like I need
that
to.
really helps. When
That really helps, exactly. And I'm glad that me and you have a lot of same opinions on things.
And I'm sure many people do, but so many people are just afraid to express it.
Yeah.
That's like a good thing about us is that we don't care.
But that's the thing. Me and you, we don't like we have like trust with each other.
Yeah.
You know, if you come over to me, start talking about someone, I'm not gonna go and tell them. I know you're not gonna do the same. So we can just
find a common ground.
Yeah, and we can just say whatever we want, because at the end of the day, even if I say something that might be uncalled for, will you call me out for it? Yes, but it's not gonna be like rude or like an attack.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll just bring me down and be like, oh, like
but
maybe.
I think teenagers underestimate the power of like talking to someone about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you,
so many of us are so afraid of confrontation. It's really bad.
It's not like even confrontation. It's just like getting things off your mind.
Getting things off your mind, getting things off your chest. I always tell people, journal. Any single time someone tells me anything, like they're stressed out, like
some
genuinely,
people record.
My sister does that. I really need to get back into journaling, because I have a feeling like when I used to journal every night before I go to sleep, I would sleep literally like the best sleep of my life. Because I would just write down anything that I was thinking about, I would just write it down. I would go to bed, maybe think about it for another couple minutes, and then I would just go to sleep.
Journaling works for some people, I'll say.
Yeah.
But for me, sometimes it makes it worse. More angry.
That's the thing. I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
Don't just right away automatically assume that it's not going to work for you.
I guess like for me, my writing style, because I stopped writing a lot, but when I used to write, my writing style is sad. Like writing, I always associate it to when I'm being sad.
No, here's the thing. I like journaling because I can say anything that I want.
Yeah,
I can say my most uncalled for.
But that's the thing with me, because I'm a perfectionist. I have to write it aesthetically.
Okay, here's the thing. No, my journals are so messy. I wish you could see them. I need to find them.
My writing is so organized.
It's just like me ranting. Like literally, I get out all. I have a lot of hatred for people. Okay. Is it unhealthy? Yes, but I know. So usually, what I do, either I will rant to like you or like other friends or like my sisters or something, people that I know I can be like hateful with, and they know I'm not like, they know. So like
ranting helps.
Ranting, like they know this is just like my state of mind right now.
Different forms of ranting.
Yeah, like they know this is just my state of mind right now. I don't really mean everything that I'm saying. They know that. And like obviously also in journaling, I can say anything that I want. Who's gonna call me out for this? You know what I mean?
I guess like writing helped me at a certain point, but recently my best like coping mechanism is to always organize a time for me to do something I love.
Like, that's really
just
important.
Like after a long work day, I have to put at least an hour of me sitting, eating a snack, watching a movie, talking with someone.
No,
I
for
have
me,
to
it's
designate a time.
I always have
calms me.
The last like hour-ish of the day, I'm always just like watching a show.
Yeah,
like,
it's really
drawing,
really
whatever.
Helps to just calm you and get you ready for sleep.
That's
or, like,
the
whatever.
thing. Like just read.
Like that's why I don't
lot.
encourage people who like finish studying and sleep. No, you need to calm. Like you're not gonna be able to have a good sleep if you ala tool just.
Even if I would rather like okay, here's the thing. The duration of your sleep doesn't matter. It's the quality of sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why even though I sleep so much, but my sleep quality has been so bad recently, that's why I'm like constantly tired. Like I haven't had like a good quality sleep in a really long time. That's why I'm really tired. But like when I'm like working like with this routine and I'm like journaling and I'm like doing all the stuff that I want to do on time, and I'm like allowing myself to just like be calm, cool, and collected before I go to sleep, that's when I will like just like get really relaxed. Yeah, exactly. And I'll get good quality sleep, even if it's for less time than what I usually get.
Yeah, I get what you mean. And I definitely do agree that like quality over like duration is,
I think a lot of people underestimate how important your sleep is though.
Yeah, sleep schedule.
Sleep is so important, especially.
That's why what I said previously is
also,
that like pulling off all-nighters, I understand sometimes you have to. Like you just have to stay up. But just at least after you're done working or done studying, spend some time to
like you already stayed up this long anyway. Like you might as well do something for yourself.
Like you might as well just like have like 30-minute just like, you know, play a game. I don't know, do something so you don't go to sleep anxious, you know?
Yeah, go to sleep. not thinking about everything that you have to do. You still have to do like
for me, I always plan the fun things for after I finish studying. Like if I want to do my nails, if I want to like
I lock in,
and then like after like I put on a cutesy show and I do my nails. Like that's like a fun thing. I think people should do that. Like honestly,
no, but genuinely, people
don't end your day.
People underestimate the importance of sleep. So many people are like flexing, like, oh my god, yeah, guys, I got 4 hours of sleep last night. Okay, and it shows. Like
we can see it, Samantha.
Like it shows in like I know me personally, when I don't get sleep, I get so like irritated so easily. I'm not focused. I'm just
I guess
I'm so tired.
I'm one of the people who underestimate the power of sleep.
Yeah.
Because I sometimes just like whatever.
No, because like me this week, like I've just been like low-key, I've just been like
I'm one of the people
on my
who, like,
phone all night. Yeah. So like my sleep has been really bad, and that's why like on Thursday I was genuinely like so irritated at anyone and everyone. And
I guess for me, sleep doesn't play a big role in my life as it should. Like me personally.
It should. No, but genuinely like teenagers in general, like, and this is coming from someone, I do prioritize my sleep and I'm still struggling with it. But like I think they just don't understand that like it's going to affect you. Like it's going to affect you, even if it's not in such an obvious way as it is for me. But like it's going to affect you in like your focus and like just everything. Like your mood, like genuinely everything. Like so many times I'll like take a nap, I'll wake up and I'm like so much more calm. I'm so much more I'm less stressed, I'm less anxious. It's like just because I allowed myself to like literally take a 20-minute nap. Like that's something that honestly I've been doing a lot. Like I nap a lot.
Naps, yeah. So to conclude, prioritizing sleep schedule,
writing down what you have to
do, ranting helps.
Ranting in general, whether it's verbal, writing, whatever.
Journaling. And also, as I said, taking breaks and ending your days off on a good note.
Not overworking yourself.
Yeah, I need to apply this into my life.
Not overworking yourself, knowing your limits.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
If you need help, ask. No one's like most of the time. Like unfortunately, obviously, some people like they're stuck in like a situation where like they have like bad teachers or whatever, but like. Worst case scenario, literally ask ChatGPT, guys. Like
you're gonna find something.
There's some way, some person, some whatever that you're going to be able to find to help you.
Don't bottle it up.
Don't bottle it up.
It's going to backfire at you.
Yeah, don't bottle it up because it's gonna come out one day.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be worse. You're literally someone's gonna call you fat and you're gonna start crying.
Exactly. Some little thing is gonna happen. You're gonna burst and you're gonna regret not.
And then you're gonna be like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Why am I like this? And then you're gonna be like, oh, it's because I've been bottling up all these emotions. And this is coming from experience.
Real. Preach.
Okay.
I think that we're good.
I think we're good. Yeah, I think we ended on a good note.
Yeah.